Well, well, well. It seems like the ad might be done. I certainly hope that it played. 'Cause that's what it told me. So we're gonna click over to here. Click over to here. Maybe. Nice. Fuck your ad. Thank you, Aeon. I appreciate it. And also, Aeon, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1. You'll love to see it. I do. I'm gonna hit continue, but we're not gonna be moving very much right now because I just want to hang out and talk because obviously now that I see we don't have the Wheelie Boy back yet. Yeah, no, that's sort of part of what I wanted to talk about is that we have not quite had things fully approved, so I'm waiting on a lot of stuff. It seems like I have to stream for 60 total days before I get approved for like auto approve emotes. Otherwise they all have to be manually approved by them nebulous Twitch moderators, but people who actually are employed by Twitch. However, your shit together, Twitch. Yeah, yeah. I don't know exactly what their like how that's gonna play out. I imagine I'll still, get all that stuff shortly, hopefully. My I am a little worried about actually turning on ads, mostly because like I'm not exactly a big streamer anyway, and I know that I'm very likely myself to just like, oh, this person's playing an ad, I'm not gonna watch this. Like, if the ads are timed in a way like I join a stream and then it's just like ads, 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 I'm like, oh, never mind, I'm not gonna watch this. So I'm a little worried about that. But also, uh, their current ad payout system says that I'll get, uh, I'm not sure exactly how much money it'll end up being, but a fairly good percentage payout of like, uh, ad share revenue stuff. But that does mean that every 30 minutes of live stream time, I will be playing a minute and a half second ad. Or a minute and 30 seconds ad, not a minute and a half second. That'd be funny, but no. And I've been discussing a little bit with Abby like what to do in terms of, I don't want to like, especially with a game like this, a minute and a half, I can go through some significant dialogue stuff. I don't want to like ruin that for people who don't want to subscribe or maybe are on the fence about subscribing. I want them to be able to see. So I'm currently workshopping that potential. I don't know what it'll be, what I will do for a minute and a half of stream when ads are playing, but I figure I'll have to just like I will just need to figure that out when it happens. But yeah, right now, unfortunately, not mod, but but the subscriber benefits at the moment are pretty bare bones. I'm gonna have to find various things that I want to make emotes and all that nonsense. Um, And right now, like, your only benefit is that you don't have ads and you get access to like one of their pre-generated emotes that I could choose, but I really I wasn't super much of a fan of those. Like, they all seemed pretty lame, if you ask me. Stella and Bosco emotes for sure. Oh, absolutely. Like, I know that. Um but yeah, it's just been like, I don't know what emotes I want to add, what emotes will be at what tiers, and all sorts of nonsense, because I have to, because apparently I can already have tier 2 and tier 3 subs, but you know, I don't think at this current juncture someone's going to want to pay that amount of money for me. As much as I would appreciate that, like, it is unreasonable to expect that. Oh. However, we did it. I'm officially affiliate, so I can run ads and make money. Which is great, because I need to pay rent. I don't pay that amount for any streamer. $20 is a lot of money for me. Yeah, it's a lot of money for me, too. Is that how much tier 3 subs are? I thought it was 5, 10, 15, but is it like 5, 10, 20? I also do have a bunch of new things that may or may not currently work, that involve both the my brand new redacted coins, because the name's pending. Name's currently pending. I'm figuring out what I want to call them, what branding I'm after. So they're currently redacted coins because I enjoy the name. For me to gift a tier 3, it's $25. Oh, dang. So anybody spending money on tier 3 subs is a big spender. They got the cash. Yeah. Or at least they, you know, have enough money to have disposable income, which is a thing I currently don't have. Income or disposable income. Alrighty. However, with some of that out of the way, we'll, oh, is my sound on? Hello? Oh, I just have my volume low. Are the sounds, good on your end, Aeon? I want to swap those. Sound is good? Okay, cool. I'm also using a slightly different, like, I'm using Twitch's stream manager as my main, like, overlay look right now, so things might be a little wonky in terms of transitions and stuff, but hopefully that won't be too big of an issue. But yeah, I think we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get... What's up, Abby? Hold up. It is a real shame, actually, that you gave it to me now and not, like... Let's go! Yeah. Oh, that one's really good, Abby. Thank you very much. That one's perfect. Okay. We're gonna download that. We're gonna go to MP3 to OGG converter, because that's... It should... Oh, well, I mean, it's still an MP3 file. Yeah. Like, I think it needs to be OGG. No, I think it actually just needs to be that file type. I got unverified information that I'm likely to get at least 50% disability, with the average for mental health issues being 70 from my... That's rude. Yeah, bullshit. From my med board, and I legit don't know how to feel about that when there are people who ain't got no legs shit. I mean, not all disabilities are visible. That is my response.
You still deserve the benefits.
If you heard Abby, you still deserve the benefits. 1 second. I want to change a thing on my alert box.
It doesn't take away from anyone else.
Correct.
Let's go!
There it is.
Just like,
Huh?
I just gave.
So she could just walk out? That'd be funny. Okay, wait. Alright, Aeon, I need to replay your notification. Because if it worked, this is what I want the sub notification to be. What? Unbelievable. Hold up. Did it not save it? It didn't. What? It's right there. Yeah, but why is it that one? Animation is fine. Font settings are fine. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Actually, I'm gonna change the media. Yeah.
Let's go!
There it is. What? Oh, a baby. We have a baby. Un beb. A Bosco. A stream baby cat. Oh,
Giggly.
so squiggly.
You were screaming.
Such a squiggly, screaming baby cat. That's a big part of the sub sound alert and troubleshooting. Mainly for Lord and Savior, though. Yeah, I know that. I know that. But unfortunately, right now, it's not gonna function. Hey, my Nightbot thing works. That's nice. Okay, now if I replay it... No! It hasn't updated it. Bruh. Why? What if we change it here?
Let's go!
Alright, now maybe that'll work. Wait, let's... Change media. Oh, I think I have to...
Let's go!
If I hit done? Done. Maybe done updates it. He'll be back with more converts. That's good. And then if we... Oh, and now it's just nothing. Even objectively worse. Why is this doing this? Alright, I apologize if anybody is just, like, really wanting me to play the Door Gunner Mega Mix right now.
Let's go!
I don't know if it actually plays it for you when I'm selecting it. In this, like, sound file trying to link it up thing. Oh, it does? Good. That's even better. That's objectively better that it does play it. Because I don't know if you know what show it's from, but, like, it's the best. Like, there's a reason why I like it. Okay, but why does it not save it? Like, there's no save option, which is the thing that's really frustrating me with this. I don't know, but I'm curious. Good. You deserve to be curious. Can I just test it? Font, whatever, I don't care about that. Alright. Alright. Maybe. No, it's... There it is. Oh my god. Oh, let's go! Thank Christ for Captain Tennille. Oh my god. What a man. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can boost that volume really quick, because, like, it slaps and I love it. I told Abby that I'm worried about using this sound specifically because of the fact that it will elicit such an extreme response from me all the time. And Abby's response was, that's just content. So it's just content. It's just content that it's going to be like that. Okay, now we can minimize this. We got there. We made it. I can close that tab. I can close this tab. We did it. They're not wrong. Correct. Abby is not wrong. All right, we're going to listen to our Door Gunner Mega Mix. We finally got there after, like, 20 minutes.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a
The
satisfying
apparatus.
click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
Now for a real hard change of pace.
You push Command Set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
Good.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Okay, so he's a racist. Fun.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
He's right.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
Fun. All right. Yeah, we dig it. We dig it.
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter.
Oh!
The dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
Wow. All right. Once again, there's a content warning at the top of your screen right up there.
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
So it sounds like a bunch of threats.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording.
Okay, that's just the end of the recording. What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Yeah, he did sound pretty inebriated, though, too. I think he sounded alright just letting off some steam. I mean, that, like, I get letting off steam, but that sounds still a little bit extreme. He sounded pretty inebriated.
Still,
It's his look of suspicion. Yeah, pretty suspicious.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Corti?
Corti could be short for Cortenar, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work,
What's Kohoi?
a village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
We love war crimes. We love war crimes.
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service. I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Yeah. Seems like they didn't like each other.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold up though. Excuse me, game. Oh.
Call the Mama Dakwa. It's not only your eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin has become an organ of hearing. Looking for a whisper, light and low. A god who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes you. A cockroach in the other room. A candy wrapper falling on dry grass. A drunk falling from a chair in a bar 20 meters away. In fact, you haven't heard the call du Mama Dakwa, but you have discovered that you have amazing hearing. It must be the only part of you the alcohol hasn't drowned out. Keep listening.
Keep listening. What are my bonuses? +3 perception for a golden ear. -1 encyclopedia. No room for anything else. That's valid. Probably not the best choice because I already have some pretty good perception, but we take it, you know? We take it. Alright. We've got our 2 signatures for Everart. We can talk to Klasia about the Mega Mix. We got a nice swig of beer. All right, what's our... We're gonna listen to this one too.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Keep the porter reel at a harmless distance and wait.
Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
It's mega sad.
Within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune.
Mega Sag, correct. Mega Sag.
A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
It's too sad I might cry. Scratch that, I'm already crying. I look dumb and old. Aww.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like 1,000,000 times.
Ah, shit.
Yep, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way. Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand.
Make everyone understand.
The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Oh, man. All right. Let's talk to Klasia again, and then we'll talk to Everard, I think. All right, go upstairs.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape. Oh, straight to the point, huh?
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Yeah?
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
I'm changing things on my overlay. That way I can see the ads timer when I'm looking at chat. Oh, on this tape he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
Uh-huh.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
It's a great pickup line. Uh-huh. As we all know, the best pickup line to pick up women is to threaten them with sexual violence. As we all know, that is the most surefire way. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Do you think he was trying to scare people, or do you think he was trying to do some machismo? By the way, if anybody's in chat, there's an ad starting in 15 seconds, so ads coming up. I would like to make money, so please stick around if you can. Ad's gonna start here soon. Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong. I'm gonna keep doing it wrong. Yeah. If threatening women with sexual violence is the way to pick women up, then I'm gonna be okay with doing it wrong, you know? So I think the ad it says starting soon. I don't know if it's starting right now or if it's gonna be starting soon. But I'm gonna wait here, at least until it says that the ad is done, because I don't want to... Like, I don't want someone who's watching this without paying to be, like, barred behind content. Couldn't tell if ad is doing ad things. I know you couldn't tell me. It's telling me the ad's in progress, so I think it's okay. Oh, but yeah, how's your day, Aeon? My day's been pretty good. Been chilling most of the day. Played a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics. But how have you been doing? I trimmed up my mutton stash a little bit so it looks like less full. It's been all right. Did a lot of research on what the next year of my life's gonna look like. Yeah, that's fair. Do the medical discharge benefits still look okay? Like, even if you're no longer in the military, at least from my understanding, is that, like, you still have some pretty good qualifications for other jobs. It looked a little thinner. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like, I think mostly the benefits are still going to be okay. I would for sure, yeah, I could easily drop into Homeland Security or Emergency Management. Yeah, like, I think you're like qualified for plenty of different things. So, like, I imagine you won't be, like, hurting for employment for a good time, you know? Like, I think it'll be pretty straightforward. You'll just, like, choose whichever one of those that you're the most interested in and run with it for a bit. And, like, almost every... There are very few American companies that are going to look at a military service and not be like, oh, we can fill our veteran spot. Like, even if it is like a token veteran role, if you could argue that, but like that's still a veteran role. Like, a lot of companies like to boast that they support veterans, that they support various minority communities. So
We easily get a small business loan.
yeah, you could. Abby said you could really easily get a small business loan. I'm gonna get a degree first, but I can look into careers after, and I'll take a token role. It's a job. Damn right. Damn right. Are you looking into chemistry or biology? I think you said like chemistry stuff. We think, I think it's Machismo that he's been saying this stuff. He's probably to put on airs.
Yes, was he bragging?
Biology over chemistry. I see. Okay, I think my Nightbot thing might actually be a little frequent. Now that I've seen it again, I think I'm gonna change that. That timer. Edit. We're gonna make that every 45 minutes. I think that's a lot better. I think I might be able to change my settings to where my bots only appear in chat as well. Let me check really fast. Or that they only appear on the hide common chat bots, hide commands. There we go. Okay. I'm good at chemistry and I understand it, but you're more interested in biology. Yeah, I get that.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things, then integrated them into his idea of normalcy to keep on living until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
They turned into his persona.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
As far as benefits, I don't know for sure yet. Won't be for a while. That's fair, yeah. Process hasn't even started. Should begin Monday. Gotcha. Ah, I see. So they edited out the cool parts.
He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Khohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which
Yikes.
he wore in bed and in the shower.
And you spent time with this person romantically? Then my case manager will give me a pack of paperwork. 45 days, then it's 4 to 5 months of medical evaluation board doing. Oh, okay. So it's the government, so it's going to take a really long time for that stuff to be processed. But, like, yeah, it does seem like you still have plenty of time to figure things out. You like this kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Khohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
Oh, well, that's the same one we got. In theory, should have medical taken care of for the rest of my life. That's true. For at least 50%. That'd essentially be a 20-year pension. Hell yeah. How long do you expect your degree to take, do you know?
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
You'll get the pension of a staff sergeant. I think that's my dad's pension. He was a staff sergeant. Staff sergeant. Probably 2 years after all this is done, maybe less. All right.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
Hey, these are the notes that I helped take.
Everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
I think we just go down this list, huh? Oh my god, perhaps it was communism that killed him? You know, that thing his corpse told me killed him? I'm gonna keep milking army tuition assistance while I got it before I activate GI Bill. Yeah, man, you're pretty much free through school.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Oranje? Oranje's map of waterways? This fits with his tattoo.
You were right, officer. He was Occidental.
Got it. Hold on, Kim. I did not know this was a competition. Oh, he nods sportsmanlike. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is not a competition, Kim. Kim? We're buds. Kim, we are bros.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
Alright, okay. Alright, fair enough.
This is clearly a sport for him. Something like archery or darts.
This is about that pissing contest. This is about that pissing contest, I know. I know it is. Oh, I actually never saw what it looked like on your side. That's interesting. Wait, can I, like, vote? Holy shit, I can vote! I'm not gonna take my vote into account for to let it be, but, like, I didn't realize I could vote here through the Twitch side of it. That's interesting. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the this at some point. The stat thing, so I can see what it looks like on your side. Alright, you want to make it a competition? Can you edit your stat? I mean, I imagine I can. I'm gonna look at it at some point, but not right now because we don't need it.
That's too pinball for me. I just like to get autopsies right on the first try. Where were we?
Alright, fair enough. You were both from
Yes.
Oranje.
We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No, he was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Well, yeah, his accent was because he had a blasted to shit jaw. What was his... how old was he?
He was 42.
Holy shit, we're actually really good. That write-down of, like, 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
Damn.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no,
The memory makes her smile.
we even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
That's the drugs, Kim.
Right again, officer.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Points are good. All right, what was his eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
F.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily.
He caught the
Not
brilliantine.
nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Lasia, your description of this man you connected with is making me feel something I don't... This is making me feel something, and I don't come here for feelings. That's true, that is correct. Oh! Just directly address it. Interesting. I too have stroked his hair. I gotta say it. I gotta say that I too have touched his hair. That's so fucking weird.
Oily, isn't it?
She
We have
seems
that in common now.
unfazed.
She understands what autopsies entail. It doesn't get her off balance.
Let's get to the
The
rest.
young woman nods.
Do you know what his tattoo meant?
Oh, that.
Oh, I bet he talked about that for hours.
It's clear she liked it.
Quite a lot, yes.
Profiled.
Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
I think I know the reason.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them. Oh, yeah. No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
What the fuck, Abby?
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed
And a
some
level
people on
up.
the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Not a very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Do I ask her the questions or the things that he told me when he was that his body told me when he was dead? What do we think? Are we done with questioning, or do we ask silly questions? Oh shit, we have a split? I didn't even vote. I didn't vote. We got a split. Alright, so we gotta do both, huh?
It very well could be, yes. What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
I don't know, ma'am. He told me.
That's not funny, officer.
It's not meant to be a joke. He told me. Lurker exposed. We found one. Everyone turn on the sirens. We fucking got him.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up.
Oh shit. Perhaps it was communism that did him in.
A moment ago it was love. And no, I don't think the Union is communist. They're a couple of shades pinker than that. They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
No, it's 2:37 in the afternoon.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
That's fair. Alright, if that's the case, we're probably done with questioning.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Alright. Real important question. Do I give myself one volition to unlock that check and try again? Or do I give myself something different? Wow, my perception's so fucking high. Holy shit. We stare into her eyes? Alright. Alright. Alright, well, we gotta... Here's stat time. Time to see what I can do. Oh, shit. Okay, so that is Psyche. +1 to Psyche. And we'll take one from Motorix. Vote. My vote was cast. It feels like cheating that I get this opportunity. I'll be honest with you. But we take these odds. Hello, game? It's not letting me click it. I think it's locked because I was still technically in the talk.
Officer. It's
There we go.
find it.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
She is, but we need to find a
bad
spot for
news for you.
Liliana. Oh shit.
You know these guys? Who? Me?
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too.
Oh shit. What?
Me?
Me?
What did I do?
Oh no, we love internal conflict.
These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
What? I don't know. What? Did we know something was off? I mean, I think so, but I got nothing. I How stunned are we to learn this? Yeah, I'm not going to vote in these dialogue things anymore. Like, it feels way too much like cheating for me to be able to do that. Alright, we're just stunned like, what?
Believe it.
Which ones are exactly affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume.
All of them.
Of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised.
Yeah, electrochemistry, we believe.
Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here.
He's the most compromised.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy.
Ah. Fair enough, Electrochem. We get it.
Really? Quick, tell me what's under her jumpsuit.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, is Volition calling out Electrochem? What about you, Volition? You're pointing out a lot of finger... I know. I think Volition might be compromised, too.
Glory, truth, softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Alright, so I think we found out that Electrochem is compromised. I think we figured it out. Electrochem is compromised.
I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely.
How down bad are we? How down bad are we? Electrochem to Corny Jail? Yeah.
She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature.
How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
Alright, Volition, what can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
That's not helpful. Can you turn him normal again?
No.
Well, then what are we doing here?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Alright, does this mean she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this. She is a lady, most fair and just.
Fuck.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Thanks, Rhetoric. Thanks, Rhetoric. Can I trust Rhetoric?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability.
Holy
Maybe
shit.
they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair.
Oh, you don't, Volition? Thank you. I appreciate that.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with her.
Alright.
A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles.
We succeed those. We have great perception. Alright, so what's her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised.
Okay, well, I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back
Don't
to it.
worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Fuck. We... Hold up, wait a minute. What did we last even say to her? We don't get to know. We don't get to know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Full disclosure, I'm in favor of number 2. We challenge the pretty girl. Fuck. See, the problem is, like, me as a person, I'm like, as much as I would love to be like, no, we go full aggro, brothers. Like, I would absolutely just be like, nope, I'm not about this shit. This is weird. But content. Alright.
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
Alright, well, I need to talk to you about your room
Yeah.
again. Oh, there's actually nothing here. Alright, never mind.
Alright.
Don't worry about it.
wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
It's what she said, yeah.
Below the damage. the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old.
All right, sold. Yeah, like, I mean, I asked her straight up. She legally can't lie to me.
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
Oh, fuck.
You could ask either one of them.
We have our ID, right? Our ID might say how old we are? No, our ID just says, like, our rank.
Huh?
Kim, I asked you a question. How old do I look?
How old? 58.
I mean, with a portrait like this... My god, that's really old. Really?
You asked. He was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been decomposing for way longer than that. Fuck! The ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as that of death itself, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Oh, we have an ad coming up in 40 seconds, it looks like, so... For those of you who are watching, please stick around. I'm trying to see what my average payout per stream would look like, because I'm brand new to being an affiliate, so I would like to see how much money I can potentially earn. But when I get a real job, I'll probably turn back the ads. But this is the ad thing that gives me the most amount of money, and I need to pay rent. So please stick around if you can. I promise I won't continue much dialogue stuff when ads are running. Okay, it says the ads are... Oh shit, I have bits? You do have bits, but I don't know what stuff I have set up for bits. I do have stuff set up for my brand new redacted coins. And hopefully you will have been gaining a fair bit of those. With some both small and big and boring and also extremely funny options. At least I like to think that they're funny options. Okay, it says the ad is in progress, so I'll chill here for a bit. Reroll ads are disabled for 35 minutes. Okay, well, that's fine. Whatever. But yeah, I don't plan on... Gotta get that 3K. What did I put at 3K? Oh my god, is that... Guide the raid. I see. Here, you want a cat? We have cat butt right here. Cat butt. It's kitty time. It's kitty tummy time, since ads are going on.
Also, they're thinker.
Oh, Bosco's being a piece of shit?
Yeah.
Throw him into the sun.
That's why I put them
Ah,
in.
gotcha.
They're your problem now.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, I don't want to do too much while the ads are going. I'm trying to figure out what a good, I don't know, option for, like, waiting on things is. Like, I fully realize that if I'm playing an online game with bits, I can get a third badge. That's true. Like, I realize with an online game, like, if I'm playing Halo or something, I will probably not be able to guide my ads, and they'll just happen. But luckily enough, I think with an online or a multiplayer game, it probably won't be as, like, damaging, you know? Like, missing a minute and a half of me playing Halo Infinite multiplayer is probably not as, like, important as missing a minute and a half of a game like this, you know? All right, it looks like the ad's done. Thank you for those of you who have stuck around through the ads. I appreciate you. I do have to pay rent, so hopefully this will at least give me a little bit of money to do so. Judging by what happened with the first ad I saw, your stream minimizes it above the chat. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Does that mean I'm just, like, stopping everything for, like, a minute and a half? Fuck. I feel like I've been decomposing for way longer than that.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
Ah, that's true. That's true. We have been running around.
There's silence.
Uh-oh. They can't hear shit, though. They just see this stuff. Okay.
Then a little more.
Sure, you're 42. Let's go?
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Oh my god, Extra Soapy, subscribed with Prime, and my fucking wrong sound plate. I'm going to explode. I appreciate the sub, but I'm gonna commit untold violence. What the fuck? How many times have I changed this media to my Let's Go sound? From Lieutenant Tennille, from Captain Tennille. Unfucking believable. I'm going to commit untold violence upon humanity. Just end stream. Just full... full send the quit. I appreciate the sub, Extra Sophie. Thank you very much. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this later. I'll have to troubleshoot this during a later stream. I can't afford to do this right now. Oh, fuck. Are we afraid of the truth? Are we afraid to find out how old we are? I kind of am, truthfully. And I'm 27 in real human years. Oh, fuck you guys, huh? Bring it on.
To the laboratorium.
What? Date of birth generator. Oh, shit. You can't linger? Oh, that's fair, Extra Soapy. Thank you very much for dropping the sub. Your face looks like it's 58, and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100, both longer than they ought to be. The day and the century, but for how long, then, has this thing attached to your sentience walked the planet's crust? Time to start racking those brains of yours, Elder One. When and where were you born? Alright, we're gonna have to internalize this. We're gonna have to figure out when we were born. Alright, sing karaoke. We have to convince Gart to let us do that. It doesn't look like we have anything new in our inventories. Okay, great. Aeon, I want you to know I first read your have a good lurk statement as have a good luck. And I was like, I just did not know what you meant. I just could not figure out what you were trying to tell me. I just didn't know. Have a good luck. Thanks? Thank you, I think? I just don't know. I just don't know. Alright, when we level up, we get a new thought. Let's talk to this guy, because Kitsuragi wanted to talk to him.
It's you again. What is it?
Yeah, sure is me again.
And?
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for another blow.
And nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Yeah, sure thing. You sure did.
You caught him off balance. Push, and he would give way.
Gold? It was just locker. Oh. Did the math on my Spotify minutes listened. I've listened to music for 12 days. Oh yeah, I was on a stream earlier today actually, and the guy was talking about how he's listened to like 50 some odd thousand minutes. And I think I've probably listened to actually not a lot. of Spotify minutes this year. Especially not recently. Like, I don't go anywhere, and, like, the main times I turn on Spotify are when I'm driving my car. And my car has been sitting in an alleyway for, like, 2 months because I don't have a job and nowhere to go. And I live in a city, so, like, I just take the metro or a bus wherever because I don't want to deal with parking. But yeah, I think my drive time has really dropped, so therefore my Spotify listen time has also stopped. She pretty much laughed it off. Oof. I think 4 is what we say. Either 4 or 1. I think 4 or 1. I like this, like, chill little music. She pretty much laughed it off, nerd.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Fuck. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing. Oh, fuck. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic. Yikes. I mean, I think 2 is the most apt.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Jesus, Titus. Calm down, bud.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. Fucking.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
In response to saying simmer down, Aeon, I would say, actually, no. I think our goal is to get him to blow up and lose his cool. Because that's when he's gonna say some shit that he doesn't want to say.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
He rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth. Dang. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. I honestly think 1 and 2 are just wrong. I think we just go directly to it. I think we just fucking straight to the kill.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
Uh-huh.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs.
Do it. Titus, do it.
Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
He throws his beer can down. Aw, little baby's having a tantrum.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Investigation is over.
Oh, our widow investigation's over, says the widow man having his widow tantrum.
Yeah.
What a fucking baby. What an actual fucking baby. That's alcohol abuse. Respect your drink. How dare you mistreat a beer like that?
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
Disrespect. You disrespect the beer, you disrespect the man. Just grab my beer, slam it on a table. perfect melee weapon, a broken beer bottle.
What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
Oh, fuck. Gart's had enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Boys. Holy shit. Holy shit, I need intelligence right now. I know I said I wasn't gonna cheat. And actually, I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat, I promise. Hands are here. Do it for me, please. I need intellect. +1 intellect, -1 something else. I don't care what the other check is. Please. Hands are here, I need it. Oh my god, I need to convince this man. 58. It's a white check. I may retry it. I'm shook. Please. Stella. Stella, please.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
Oh. But Kim, I'm gonna need your gun again. Oh. You guys are telling me... You guys are always telling me they're good, and then they're not. Okay, man, it's clear you're being played like a fiddle. I know what's going on here. I've been wronged, too. I got this fucking dark shadow in my heart. Oof. Titus, the same thing happened to me, too. She manipulated me, too. I'm gonna tell you a little story about Kim here. God, all of these are awful. I think 2 or 3. I think it's 2 or 3, but I don't know, man. I was really hoping 58% are alright odds, but it do happen sometimes. It do be like that. Kim, I'm gonna need your gun again. I fucking hate you. I hate you. Alright, fine. Fine. We're gonna do it. Are you ready?
That is absolutely not going to happen.
Gun me, Kim. Alright, fine. Can't you just...
You almost shot that girl. I don't want to.
Gun me, Kim. Holy shit. There's no fucking way he's actually gonna do this.
I didn't say anything.
What are they whispering, Titus? I can't hear anything.
Shanky, shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Some kind of bitch fight, I think. Hey, bitches. No fighting in the union booth.
You're a horrible gunless cop. This is all because you don't have a gun. You're never going to convince anyone without a gun.
Aeon, first off, fuck you. But second off, you're lucky that Kim has any ounce of self-control. Alright, rhetoric? Rhetoric? We can do rhetoric. I think I'm actually, like, taking a negative to rhetoric from something. We're gonna look. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This. Oh, no. Actually, not a detriment to rhetoric. I thought... I might have something that gives me a bonus, though, so we can use that when we come back. -1 rhetoric from the hat. Logic. Logic. Bonjour. Ah, the white polo shirt. -1 empathy. Makes sense. I have a lot of bonuses to drama. Oh no, that's -1 drama. That's +2 drama. Never mind. I thought it was +1 and +2. Okay. Convince the Hardy Boys to tell me the whole story. We're getting there. We're almost there. Alright, we're gonna go talk to... Here for you. Get out. Don't make me time out my first sub. I'll do it. Is that a water bottle? Hold up. Oh, I can't pick it up. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Everard again. Is there anything in here we've missed? Ooh, what is this? Ah, a postcard. Don't mind if I do. Man, these ads come in fast. I definitely don't have a good grasp of, like, what 30 minutes is, but, like, I'm seeing this and it's just, like, ad starts in 11 minutes. Like, oh, fuck, really? That fast, eh? Alright, Everard.
Every worker
Is an organ in the great state organism of war. Also looks just like me. Do we complete a sentence? I think maybe we don't, actually. Fuck it.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
Yeah, whatever. I mailed your signatures, you asked
The
me,
Golden
man.
Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Yeah, and I got fakes.
My friend, the mailman,
Oh, shit.
confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today.
Perfect,
You've
we can
given
get
the
our
children
rhetoric
of
up.
Martinez a bright future, and you've proven yourself someone I can trust. Someone I can really do business with.
Uh-huh.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Judging from how happy he is, it looks like you did it. He doesn't appear to suspect trickery. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Did you order the hanged man killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead? Just the fact that the strike can continue and that they get more publicity and more sway, probably.
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Fun?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries.
That's true.
The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Everyone hates them except ultra liberals, maybe, which happens to be me. Oh shit! Right, I forgot. I'm the baddest hustler. Shit. Or you say I might have been able to do war once. I mean, if war still happens, you might still get to do war.
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're gonna take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
Alright.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
Who wants a war? War seems frightening. I mean, Everard clearly does.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
Holy shit. I mean, first off, he said that he doesn't use the word midget, which is... So we've already figured out that he's a liar. Right there. Well, I guess I have. I don't know if our boy Harry is. Oh.
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
I don't believe that's the case.
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start.
By our opening of the door.
It's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
So 2373 people.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
That's a lot of people.
And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Yeah?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
There it is.
Drug trafficking.
Oh! Kim, immediately.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samarin Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities. The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
I have to admit that's a well put together plan and far removed from you. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay? Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this, keeps it out of more dangerous hands. I'm thinking either one or two. Or, I mean, 2 or 3. I think are my strongest 2. Probably more 3. Like, I don't exactly care about the murder, or the, I don't exactly care about the drug trade all that much. Alright, no answers. That's fine.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked.
I don't know.
You
I've
care
spent
about
a
the
long...
people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical.
I don't think you understand this, but I took a lot of time to sidetrack, actually.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez. Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings. Honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion. I mean, we spent the time to become an ultra-liberal hustler, so I gotta say it, right?
Yes, if you start thinking about it like that, the socialist municipal body sort of is like a corporation, isn't it? It uses corporate law. We're incorporated. I like to think we're using the best parts of all the ideologies here, Harry.
Mm-hmm. I really am not sure about that. We're not gonna... I don't think we need to tell him that. Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
Alrighty, it looks like an ad is gonna play, and I'm actually gonna use this time to, quickly run to the restroom and grab myself another drink. So I will be right back. Hopefully the ad plays while I'm doing all of that. And to those of you who stick around, thank you very much. It is very important to me that I, can afford to pay rent for this month and the next month. So thank you very much for sticking around through the ads. I have returned.
Wasn't the parkour?
I have returned. Allow me to... Click various buttons to... Oop. What emote spam can I do here? Not a lot of emote spam. There's only like one emote that is subscriber locked, and it's one of Twitch's like default, like you have these 12 emotes and you can get them in different colors if you want them. Yeah, you better hide, Aeon. Alright, go bother Leonard about that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters, but I'm in big-time mode.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
Yeah, I am a pretty wild man.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the DeBardairs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Ah, so it sounds like we are, two sides of the same coin. She was waving it at people,
As
huh?
I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Who is she?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
Okay, so she's...
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
I could have dug through all my BTTV emotes, but I was just lazy. That's fair.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Yeah, I think we've got it. I'm not going to tell him this.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the DeBardairs Union.
Suddenly there is sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
There was a bullet in the hangman's head.
So they shot him?
He sounds unpleasantly surprised.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my 2 little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
My 2 policemen? He already thinks we own us.
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Feels icky. Yeah, man. We're pretending we're in his pocket, but we've done the thing. Confront the pigs to get your gun back. Alright. I leveled up so I can get more whatever. I got that. But what was it? It was... rhetoric, right? Hold up, I can just check. Box of sunglasses. Oh, electronic doorbell. I got more volition, so I can do that. Rhetoric. Godly. Okay. Alright. We've got our rhetoric. We still have a bit of time before we need to go get our gun back. I doubt he has anything for us, but I'll ask him anyway.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an important police officer and all, and personally, I think the more people keeping the peace, the better.
He's not gonna greet us with a long greeting like he did before. In an entire paragraph.
Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Talk to me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort old Titus is.
Friendly, huh? Alright, who's Edgar?
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say.
I'm not going to interrupt him.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa. Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
The trade must have been lucrative for the trip to be so long.
Yeah. Alright, what about Manana?
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everett sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Okay, what about Measurehead?
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Okay, what about Everard?
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everard would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister. The Night Guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives, even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once. Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then. Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
Alright, that's all he had. Did I get a new... Oh, I got a new thing from Sealang, huh? Alright, there was a thing about fast travel. I wanted to see... Guess I don't get to do fast travel yet. Still nothing. Alright. Whoa. Big zoom out.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Don't think so.
Silence. He takes the photo. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving.
I don't want to directly let him know that we know who he is.
Hard as a stone, but beneath it.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Can you tell me what the tattoo means?
What it means.
In what must have been Seminine.
Points to one tiny star, almost on his stomach.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Sure, yeah.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission. He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
With some strange emotion, this is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Alright, let's hear it.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon. At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding.
Yikes. Uh-huh.
We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
I think we're gonna have to stop it right there. I know I have this content warning up here, but I think I'm gonna have to make a strong stance on this one. We're gonna. This is not helpful.
What's the matter, militiaman? No stomach for it? This man was worth 1,000 loincloths. We're done talking here.
I think we should maybe even get going now.
There is absolutely no need to push this any further.
He knows we know, and that's the important part. And I'm absolutely not going to push that any further than it needs to be. Alright. Hopefully this will be the last time we talk to Titus today.
What is it?
Alright. +1 intelligence. Or, yeah, intellect. Por favor. Pretty please, give me intelligence. 72.
I don't know what went wrong
Fuck.
the last time. You have so many good ideas here. Make them all see their puppets on a string.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta try something different, Aeon. It's clear you're being played like a fiddle.
No, we fucking ain't, asshole. No one's fiddling anyone in here.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
You promised there would be good options. Where are they?
You want more good options. Here we go. So good.
Oh, fuck. Good lord. What is happening to me? Look up. Okay. I mean, your sweet little plaything upstairs. Yikes. Titus pussy boy. Dramatically put the fiddle down. You and I both know where this is going. Hold the phone. Can we... Wait a minute. Are we here to get the bussy? Who do you think? Keep playing the imaginary fiddle. Grin sagely. I kind of really want 3. Oh my god. I'm gonna ask for opinions, but I think I'm not gonna be... It's gonna take a Herculean effort to swing me from 3. That's fair. That's kind of what I was thinking.
I think you're losing it, Fiddleman.
Shit, Eugene's onto me.
No. This fucking clown is trying to get to me. This ain't gonna work with Titus Hardy. Put the fiddle down, or walk away. It's that simple.
He'll put the fiddle down. Put it down, officer.
Alright, fine, Kim. I'll put the fiddle down.
I do not understand. This fiddle play totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery tragically off. You sounded like a madman, not a cop.
Alright, well, fuck you too, Rhetoric. It's your fault. I can't believe Rhetoric failed us like that. We had such good odds. Alright, well, we'll get more, and we'll come back. I feel like that's gotta be, like, the finale, you know? Fuck, where am I going? Who was I gonna talk to? That we can't do. Help them start a nightclub. I don't really care about that. This one we don't get to know yet. Oh, wait, there's a thing. There's Volition up here. With the call box, right?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Alright, we're just gonna run this one cold. I don't want to be too, reliant on this.
Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and, alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
I should call her.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Yes. I wanted to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Distance myself. Okay.
It's huge. hear your voice again.
Wait, is she...
She loves us? I think she has us confused with someone.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're a recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder.
I thought it was gonna be I genuinely thought it was gonna be a spiritual thing, like with our out-of-body experiences where we learn that Kim's filing papers, you know, while he was gone.
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going. A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
I mean, we're gonna stick with this until the end.
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow. Crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So... it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
A recording trapped inside the circuitry? Let me tell you, I've taken multiple classes about circuitry, and I still know nothing about circuitry.
Mm-hmm. I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later. Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
Yeah, that's fair, Kim. That's a good point.
That is true.
That's a fair point. All right, yeah, all right. Fair enough, Kim. You got me there. I'll take my experience and go. I actually don't think...
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Let death come. Oh. I actually don't think there's anything that... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't think there's anything we can gain from talking to Joyce, but I'm going to talk to her again. I'm just gonna see.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I found my badge.
I love you did.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
Hey. Oh, ad's starting soon.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Tell me... So I've been dealing with Everard.
Oh. That's so... helpful of him.
Yeah, it is.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and surprise. When I said be wacky, I didn't mean wildly, grossly irresponsible and damaging to the RCM.
Okay, well, whatever. Ad starts soon. Alright, I'm gonna stick here. Ad's coming up. For those of you who want to hang out, please do. Thank you very much. And. Ah! I know just enough to make something that should never be made. Same, me too. Hey, Bosco. I think Bosco's upset that I woke him up. It's kitty time. It's kitty time? No, I'm sorry, Bosco. It's kitty time right now? Kitty time. Nope, it's kitty time. No, Bosco, it's kitty time on stream. Alright, well, I lost the cat. You have a large black boy on your lap? Well, is he cute? Did he pay for dinner? I upset Bosco. I woke up Bosco and was like, alright, Bosco, perform for the internet for me. I don't know where Stella is. She's somewhere. He's pretty adorable and soft. There is a, like, a little tab that I can look at to see what my expected ad revenue is for a stream. And I'm kind of excited to look at it, but I'm also kind of fucking terrified to look at it. Like, I've been trying to get him to lose weight. He's a 20-pound cat. Well, I'm only sad that you specify that he's a cat, because I was hoping to keep the innuendo going. But you know how it is. Alright, it looks like the ad's over.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
You know I don't call the... You don't know the pet names I call my lovers.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
I helped him turn up the heat on some borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Yes.
Why, if I may ask? Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
I actually did the opposite of what I'm telling her, but, you know, we'll lie. I don't care.
Detective, what were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down, for the sake of our professional relationship.
Turn down for what? For what,
And
I
because I
asked.
don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else?
Everard asked me to open a
A
door.
referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that. Such referrals may sometimes get you information from a man like Everard. Did it?
Detective, I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Fuck. I was not ready for Kim to try and rein me in like that. The Union's militant wing organized the lynching. I mean, that's true, but we don't know. Everard says Wildpine sent mercenaries after the Union and now one's dead.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
While we appreciate your assistance, ma'am, I'm afraid we can't discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation with you.
That is only fair.
Oh, shit. Do we say that it's a cover-up? I actually don't know. Like, I think I've come across this last time. Last time, as if I didn't... As if this wasn't, like, I don't know, a lot earlier on. That's fair. That's fair. I think, yeah.
Well, I hope it yields something.
Yeah, that's
what
all
you
I've
said
got.
is quite enough. You've given... Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you
To
deliver
keep
it?
Kim happy? That's fair. Nowhere.
Of course. To other matters you've discussed, perhaps? Of course, Detective.
I don't know where the check is that I'm supposed to be able to re-broach with her, but I don't have the patience to find it again. Okay, okay. We're gonna... We need to go to the other place. The... The other side of the docks. Oh, what's this? There's something down there. Yeah, like, what? Like, what? Okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheating.
There's nothing here I want. Okay. There's a rhetoric check for Sealang, and I'm gonna try it, but I don't remember which one it is.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Alright, this one doesn't matter. I need conceptualization. I need intellect. I need intellect, please. Thank you. It's a low % chance, but we're going to try again anyway.
No luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane.
Oh!
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
Kim, are firefights something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
No. Alright, well, whatever it was, I thought there was a rhetoric check. Oh, maybe it's I just talked to him. Hold up.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Poor underprivileged grandma. Oh, this is still also intellect, actually, so I'm gonna try it.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
I love the fact that I have 44 real, and I'm gonna convince this man to give me more.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
An investment? What kind of investment?
It's an investment to me, a highly experimental human being. That's so good. My risk-reward ratio is insane. Invest into me not telling your employer about your operation here. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relations with the RCM. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the plump, man. Prime the pump.
Ha! That! You drive a hard bargain, officer. I respect that. Okay. What's it going to cost me? Be reasonable.
It'll cost 5. It'll cost 5.
What? Only a $5? You can't even buy a pack of Royal Extras with that. Let's make this one stick, my friend.
Wow, even he thought that was a low ball. Unbelievable. You ever tried to haggle with someone and you're like, they're like, I'll pay $30, and you're like, no, make it 40, and you're like, really? Unbelievable.
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Corruption.
Thanks,
It's
Kim.
just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do you do?
Sorry, it's $10 though, bud. That's $10 I need. I guess. I don't think I really need the money, but you know. The one time I was at the Bahamas, there were, like, I didn't realize at first, but you, like, the whole idea is that you, like, barter. You haggle a bit with how much money you give people. And it's, to me, it's both really fun, but also extremely strange. Because, like, their entire goal is, like, I need this money to live my life and do the things that I do. But also, you're a tourist, so I'm gonna try and upcharge you because you're an idiot white person who isn't from here, and you're probably gonna pay more money than anything's worth anyway. So it is really difficult to, like, goal, because how much would you charge, like, a random person approaching you on the street for a necklace with seashells on it? Birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos come from above. Cute.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation.
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
I had to haggle in Bizerte, but the Tunisian army captain I was with basically intimidated the storekeep into selling me 6 mosaics for what was the equivalent of $40. Damn. Yeah, I don't know about that.
A black block, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
When realistically it should have been like $200? Damn.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
They do things different in Tunisia. Yeah, they do things different everywhere. At least I left some old music behind.
Yes, and you picked it up because you're a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and magnesium blisters.
Fuck. Wow, okay, thanks, bud. I didn't realize you'd be so fucking accurate.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Okay, we need to find... Oh. I want to find the girl on the coast. Wow, this is very loud in my ears, actually. Is it loud for you? It doesn't look like it would be loud, according to my brain, my waveforms. Street sign is illegible. Ooh, there's something over there. We're gonna check that out in a bit. Beam splintered. Artillery broke the bridge. Definitely got a bit louder, but it's not too loud. Okay. The music got a lot louder for me, so I was just, checking. Ooh. Oh, this looks like our boy that's searching for fake animals. Music is what got wild. That's true.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Is that the police? Crypto-fascist? Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it. To what do I owe the pleasure? Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
I'll withhold the story. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we go in.
His hands are large and weather-worn, but also used to delicate, precise work.
Alright, tell me about the phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialized techniques to protect itself from predators, or scientists, in our present case.
What sort of specialized techniques?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen. Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any, cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Alright, well, what have you figured out thus far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts. Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
Damn it, Kim, that's not the right question.
I know it's real. By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Makes you think it's here in Martinez.
There was a credible sighting here recently. A pair of teenagers described a creature that matched the Insulindian phasmid to an uncanny degree, despite not knowing what it was themselves. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Oof.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
What? Parthenogenesis.
Yes. The females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
Females reproducing without males? A travesty. A crime against passion and common sense. Oof. This arouses no special feelings in me. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I like it.
The Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
That's fair.
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about the insect.
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Reed crabs. I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
She's seen it?
Really?
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now. No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting.
We're not checking the traps for him. I'm sorry. Oh, I leveled up? Shit. We gotta find out our date of birth. 7 hours, 15 minutes. That's okay. We can learn it. We can figure it out. Okay, there's no moving up there. Louis 11. Boat in the boathouse. Oversized superstar sunglasses. Don't mind if I do.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual, even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days. The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Why this many?
Unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
Okay, fine.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth.
Check out some of this stuff. I haven't seen this stuff before. This is all new. Ticket booth. I don't know. I kind of feel like we're just looting now. I don't know if there's much over here. Unless there's our date spot over there. This. A peepo. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a hat. +1 encyclopedia. Oh my god, my ad block's been updated. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I will not. I will not give you money right now. I do not have the money to give you. Okay, so it looks like there might not be much to do over here. Unless maybe that area is where we would take Lillian on the date that we asked her on. This section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. There's a lot of stuff over here. Another power box. Fence blocks the path. Okay.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, "Tomorrow is just a whisper away."
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Oof.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Hailostam. You must be Kim Kisuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very
Oh, ad coming up.
text.
I'll chill here and wait while the ad plays. Tate spot is important. Yeah, I didn't read. I didn't see that earlier, but yeah. What's up? Oh, did you send me images while we're waiting at ads? All right, we go to the top. Ah, Stella blocking screen. Curling up, curling up. Ah, Stella watching stream. You love to see it. Dead. Stream killed her. I only... Completing this dex is becoming a hell of a chore, and I only have 140 more to go. Yeah, that's part of why I stopped playing Pokemon games.
Oh.
Which is part of, like I just don't find... I don't find completionism in the Pokemon games to be all that enjoyable, quite frankly. Just like, meh. And I also don't think that the overall gameplay loop is all that enjoyable for me. Whew. All right, add over in 3, 2. All right, I think the ads should be over, so let's hop back over. This building is very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
What, you and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
What? You have money?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Feld Electrical. And Feld, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Cybernetics, eh?
Hold on. What's R&D?
Oh no, we failed R&D? Look at the building.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass.
You went to
Bushy
shiny hunt
undergrowth
and getting
has
the
taken
shiny charm
hold
as a
of
key
the
to that?
collapsed rooftop.
I see.
Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here. It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution, revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Yeah, probably.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
I hate to say it, but I am losing interest, actually. I'll be fully honest.
But of course, what else? No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain.
Yeah, you didn't pick my brain, but that's fine. I guess there's a lot of stuff to look at and loot over here.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed.
Damn.
A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not?
It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
Alright, fine, Kim. Okay, fine. I won't loot the poop-crusted jacket. Damn, no luck, eh? Ooh. Megabino's prescription lenses. Big wine canister. Oh, it's a shame that it's empty. Oh.
The smell. It It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Oof.
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear. It is death. It must be. The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Him also knows. These floorboards look rotten and weak.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin. 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
Eyes watering from the smell. Fuck, dude.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol.
I could go for some kebabs.
It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Alright, you. Why are you here with the
man
death smell?
lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Oh shit. Alright.
The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
Ah, so it was his kebab.
The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Death by kebab. Honestly, the best way to go.
The man
other
has
than
fallen
death by
through a
snoo
crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
Oh, so like the floorboard's broke and he fell and smashed his head? Fuck, dude.
A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark. When damp, these boards are really slippery. Even a sober man could lose their balance here.
Yeah.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache.
The
His
moustache.
eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very, very careful where you step here.
Examine his head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just this one.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him. A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Rubowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Fuck.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think? We do know that he was married. But you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, what do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Think he was drunk?
Oh, yes. Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior.
Yikes. Alright.
But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
It is unlikely to be related to the lynching, but we'll ask.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But keep it simple for now.
About the kebab.
What about
Food.
it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the Pucks.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
That's true. Also true.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Nor will they want to.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Fuck.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body. From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
I think we do it. We found him, we should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Coin-operated viewer. Dead body on the boardwalk. We got library card.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Méjean.
Good idea. There was plenty of information here to go by.
All right. It is looking like it is about my time. Oh, what was that? Moonshine. Fun. Not really my drink, moonshine, if I tell you. Alright, we're gonna do a quick run around through a lot of these places. Looks like we can't... Oh, can't we go up there? Oh no, that's downstairs and off and around. Okay.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
No, I won't dial it random. Alright, we have a lead or two that we can follow up on. I do think that this will probably be where I end it for the night. A little slow on this one today, but that's okay. We'll revisit this on Monday, I think. I've put some thought into it, and a few of my friends are free on Fridays, so I think I'm gonna turn Fridays into a like a multiplayer stream time that might happen earlier or later depending on availability and all of that, you know. But slow progress is still progress. Oh yeah, that's true. Like, I'm not discounting what we've done, like, by any means at all. But I'm gonna move that over to here actually so I can look at chat, and then there's a camera. But I think that this is probably a good spot to call it for the night. A few minutes before an ad break comes in, that way you have, you know, a direct no ads until end of stream. But it was good. I think we made some good progress. We got some cool ideas, some cool thoughts. Started some stuff. But I am shockingly, remarkably tired. So I might... Yeah. Thank you, Aeon. You also have a good evening. Thank you for the sub as well. I will likely be going to bed within the next, I don't know, hour or two. Everybody who's watching, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for putting up with ads. Hopefully I'll have a real job soon that isn't me playing video games for 3 hours on random evenings, where I can then afford to be like, nah, I don't need to have ads on my streams as much. Or I can figure out a better way to monetize my streams so I get money and it doesn't feel as intrusive. Although, I don't know, actually. No one who's had ads thus far has said anything about how intrusive they are, so I currently don't have a lot of information or data to use on that front. But, you know, I'm excited. I hope that, you know, we get to do some silly fun stuff, because that was all I was excited for with getting the, what's it called? Affiliate. I was really excited for affiliate, because I wanted to do stupid channel point stuff. But I think I've priced my things properly to where they won't all be, crashing on my head faster than I can handle them. But, yeah, with that, that's probably it for the stream. I'm gonna call it here. I will see you Friday for what will likely be some multiplayer shenanigans with me and a few of my friends. But if none of them are available, we will obviously default to this for the time being. Whew. So, good night. Thanks for hanging out.